I have a live audience right now, guys. I'm like really nervous. Hi everyone, welcome back to the podcast, Live and Learn. I just have a few more episodes left with you, and today I'm going to be doing 2 different episodes in the same day, so you're going to see 2 things pop up on your YouTube with the same outfit on. Just don't judge me, okay? It's all filmed on the same day, but it's because I'm targeting the same overall topic and I'm just narrowing it down between 2 separate paths, I guess, if that makes sense. And it's going to be about the college process and the senior year process and everything you should have done before senior year or be doing at the start of senior year, all of the above, etc., etc. And I have a fat coffee. I'm ready to go. I got my Mizzou shirt on. So let's get started. Okay. So first up, I feel like honestly my major thing this year has been targeting senior year. Like I feel like it has been really surrounding that, and that is something that like I wanted to open up to other paths of like high school, but I think it just ended up falling that way because senior year really does take over a lot. And I don't know, I didn't think it was going to happen to me, but it did. I ended up surrounding myself with like my lasts and my first lasts and my last lasts and like all of the above. And I know that it'll probably feel the same whenever you step into that light and feel that vibe. So without further ado, let's think about, I need to think back on like what I did at the start of this year and how I'm now ready. So honestly, the summer into your senior year, I would already start looking at college. Well, I would start looking at college as your junior year. I went on all of my tours junior year, and I went on 2 this year, but I'd already seen both of them. I just went on like a second one. But touring for schools should definitely happen. Like I feel like that's something that can't even be skipped. But when you do it, I would try for junior year or summer into senior year. I don't know if they do it during the summer. I've never done the summer ones. But you have to see the campus before you decide where you're going. Like it's all about like visuals and like experience, because you never know if you're gonna like it or not. Like I remember my sophomore year was my first time I toured Mizzou, and in my head I hated the idea of going to school in Missouri. I was dead set on leaving here because I was like, I've been in Missouri all my life, I don't want to go to Missouri anymore. So I wanted to travel, I wanted to be out and away. But as soon as I stepped foot on that campus, it felt like I was like so far away. It felt nowhere like Missouri. Maybe the weather will feel the same when I'm there, but it's a beautiful campus. It has so many great opportunities. It's just so different from where I am that I know I'm gonna thrive there, and I just like it. I felt very comfortable as soon as I stepped foot on the campus. So beautiful, amazing, loved it. But that's the point. That's the point of touring. That's the whole process. Like that's needed to make your mind up, because you never know for sure unless you're really like there. And same goes for like applying to these things. Like I know you can't apply until your senior year, but you can start writing personal essays. I kind of like had like prompts in mind going into senior year, which was really helpful for me, because usually every single application tends to pull from the same like area of your life. Like it's always like what's the challenge you faced or something. Like I can look at my prompts right now. Actually, let's do that. Yeah, it's not letting me look at them, but I do remember like a lot of them were like, talk about a challenge you faced and how you've overcome it and how you apply that to our college, da da da. But like there's multiple different options whenever you write essays, so you won't really know until you're in that position. But also like I think you can really get like a relative idea of like what you can write, and you can start writing this summer, or you can just write little short like blurbs, memos, like summaries, I guess, and then just have that ready as a foundation. And I think that was really helpful for me because I did have some stuff in the back of my mind ready to go. And that's because I had an older brother. I had a sibling that's been through this before me. And for those that don't, I'm your sibling. I'll do it for you. I'll help you. That was another thing I kept in mind. What else did I keep in mind? Look at your credits. I have been following my credits since freshman year just because my mom is so on top of it. Thank you, Mom. She's very organized. She knows what she's doing. And she always like is like, you need to do this, you do this, you do this, and then you're done. I took a lot of stuff online. I know it doesn't sound fun, but I think every summer this year I had online classes, but those classes only took me, a month compared to an entire year. And they're one assignment a week. Like, I was still able to work, have fun with my friends, get out of the house. And if you fall behind, it doesn't really matter because the deadlines are like the cutoff of the summer school course, I think. Like, I think it doesn't cut off. It's the same as our stuff here at Staley. Like, it doesn't cut off as soon as it's due, if that makes sense. So if you fall behind, you have time to work on that. But please don't just work on it. Just get done. But, like, that was really helpful for me. I took PE health, personal finance. I took a science class online. I took a French 3, and I just took a math online. Thank you, Launch. If you don't want to take the higher up courses like languages, and because language was hard to take online, I struggled a lot, but I got it done because it was the summer and I didn't have any other class to worry about. But those easy ones like health, PE, personal finance, like the ones that are like count as those little credits that you're always like annoyed to have to include in your schedule, do those online. Get them out of the way so you have more time during the school year to focus on like what you want to do, whether it's like arts credits, what am I talking about? Arts, like any clubs, activities, like I'm in leadership and I'm in 2 choirs and I'm in journalism, obviously, and to be able to do all of those fun classes, I had to do stuff online to make sure I had room for that. And I'm so happy I did because my school days really consist of fun and not stress and like sadness in school. I've been able to make my school experience very happy these last couple of years, and it's because I've kept what I need to do in line and everything. And I think that's a really big thing to remember going into senior year, is just because that's when it's really like you got to get down like to the nitty gritty of like what you need to do, and you got to get it over with. If you have it already over with, you can enjoy your senior year, which I was able to do, which is amazing. Community service hours, speaking of which, they're always like reminding you, but once it comes to your senior year, they're like, this needs to be done, girl. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you gotta do it, get it done now. Community service is really easy to find here. Like, I don't know what I can't say I don't know what the struggle is because, like, I'm an NHS member. I've done adapted music all year this year. I've done A+ hours at Fox Hill for 2 summers. This, like, my whole school, like, experience. Like, I'm saying that because I've had opportunities. I don't know if some are struggling with it, but if you are struggling with it, the counseling office is like 1 step away. Like, they will help you. They will find something for you. There's so many people here that are here to support you, and they genuinely want to see you walk across that stage. No one wants to see you fail here. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to, I know it's hard, but ask for help. I struggle asking for help, honestly, but growing comfortable and doing that, that's very important. Because to graduate, 20 hours? I think. Also, another thing I want to highlight is if you know what you want to do going into college already, depending on what age you are or like what you know your interest is, great, good for you. If you don't, great. That does not matter. You know why? Because I started in 8th grade and I picked between I was like, you pick for me, I don't know. I put equal preference in DIT and PSNC. Guess what? I want to be a doctor. Neither of those, like, oh, sorry. But because of that, you can tell that, like, I still found out what I want to do, and I'm still doing that, even though I'm in a different pathway. Like, I wasn't able to take the pathway classes for health because I just had a busy schedule, which, again, going back to the schedule thing, there would be a way to do it if I wasn't so, like, interested in choir and interested in journalism and interested in leadership and, like, all these other involvement things. If I had more of, like, a focus on medical, I think I would have been able to. I just really wanted to be able to, like, enjoy my senior year, and, like, although I did want to focus on medical, and I still do, I also wanted to, like, have fun with it, so it's just not a possibility for me. It wasn't in the cards. But I do know you're able to if you have the space. And the whole process of switching pathways is difficult, but you do not have to at all. You can still target what you like to do and what you find interested in, and that's okay. And I'm going to look at what classes. The tech cores for health and sciences and health and services in your 9th grade and 10th grade are the same. So the 9th grade one is PLCW, College Principles of Biomedical Science. And then 10th grade, PLCW, College Human Body Systems. And then they separate 11th and 12th, I see. So yeah. Oh, I actually am taking the tech core for HSS this year, AP Psych. Look at me go! I'm preparing to be a doctor. But this is another thing. Go on the Staley website and look at the courses before you, well, this is kind of too late because you guys already filled out your classes, but for my underclassmen that still have years, next year before you have your meeting to like fill out what classes you want, look online a little bit and like on this website and look into what you can do, because these are the tech cores, but I think you can take, I don't know if you can take them as electives. I feel like you could probably just take them as a course. And there's also so many off-campus programs as well. Like we have NCC, NCAPS. Yeah, I used health as an example for this, but it can apply to any path. Go on the website, go on Study's website, see what they have to offer, and you can take those classes so you have your head straight on if you know what you want to do. And if you don't know what you want to do, that's totally okay. I didn't at first. I didn't know it all, and then I was like, you know what? I want to be a doctor. I want to do the hardest thing, which of course I do, but I'm going to love the outcome. I'm very excited. Other than that, let's see, what did we talk about? We talked about essays, community service, colleges, well, classes, colleges. I don't know. Like, that's all I prepared myself for. Honestly, just be kind to yourself, be kind to your body, be kind to your surroundings. Like, your health is so important to this year because there's so much that your brain is going to be wanting to go in so many different directions. Focus on you and focus on your health and like what you can do to get better and solid about all your answers, all your choices, because there's a lot that can make you feel like it's like your life's going wrong. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, there's so many different like moments this year that I've been like, wow, like this is awful, but that's not the case. Like, you don't have to like accept it as like defeat, because I think it's the idea that we're leaving is like kind of making everyone feel like, wow, like I'm gonna fail. No, you're not. Like, it's just, I think it's the unknown that's the scary part, but it's okay because we were feeling the same way about high school, and look at us now. We got over that hurdle and we have another big one ahead, and that's okay. We'll definitely get over it, because even if there's like high highs or low lows or whatever, it's still life, and life tends to always end up working out. And I know that's kind of hard to say and kind of hard to like assume, but it's true. I've been through a lot. I can vouch for it. I've been through a lot that I think could have brought me down really hard, but I stayed strong, and it allowed me to be where I am today, and I'm very happy. So yeah, this is episode number 1 of 2 of the college stuff. So next episode, I will be talking to you literally in 2 minutes, so it's going to be me in the same vibe, but it's going to be about the application process and the like Common App process, blah 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 blah. Not really, it's not stupid, this is very serious. I don't know, I'm saying blah blah blah, but yes, I will talk to you about that, and we'll figure that out together, so you're not worried about that at all, and you'll know what to do. Yes, love you. See you in like 10 minutes, but for you it might be later. Okay, bye.